This community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved incident that occurred in San Jose. We are still at the very early stages of this investigation, and our understanding of the incident may change as additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. Incidents like this involve a joint criminal investigation by San Jose Police Homicide Unit and the Santa Clara County District Attorney's Office. This case is being monitored by the San Jose Police Department's Internal Affairs Unit, the City Attorney's Office, and the Office of the Independent Police Auditor. We will walk you through relevant video footage and evidence related to this case so you can have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know right now. We will not make any conclusions about whether the officer involved acted consistently with our policy and the law until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete. I ask that you use caution when viewing this community briefing and be mindful of young children or sensitive persons who may be watching. What you're about to see may be disturbing. Uses of force and violent confrontations can be difficult to watch. There also may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised. Today in this community briefing video, we will provide preliminary information and details of a fatal officer-involved shooting that occurred during a home invasion in the 900 block of Boynton Avenue where an armed intruder took a mother and her 2 children hostage. At approximately 8:31 p.m., our communications center began receiving 911 calls reporting a fight between 2 males in an apartment located in the 900 block of Boynton Avenue. Moments later, another 911 caller reported that an unknown male suspect was in the apartment with a knife. Shortly after, the first officer arrived at the apartment and advised over the radio that a male in the apartment was holding a machete. As officers surrounded the apartment, they began making announcements in Spanish and English for the suspect to drop his weapons and come out of the house. As more officers arrived, they determined the armed suspect had taken the family hostage. The husband, who is the father of the 7-year-old and 18-year-old sons, confirmed his wife and 2 children were being held hostage inside of the apartment. Officers continued to make announcements in English and Spanish, attempting to get the suspect to peacefully surrender. Special operations officers, our merge unit, and hostage negotiators were requested. From outside the apartment, officers saw the suspect holding the machete as the visibly shaken mother and children had their hands up in the back bedroom. The suspect stood over the family and made the mother tie the hands of the older son with an electrical cord. Eventually, the mother forced the younger son inside a nearby closet to protect him. The suspect ordered the mother and eldest son to kneel and face away from him. Officers could intermittently see into the apartment through the cracks in the window coverings. Due to the suspect's actions and erratic behavior, officers believe this situation had the potential of escalating to a point where the family's lives were in mortal danger. Merge officers arrived and joined patrol officers in front and rear of the apartment. At the rear of the apartment, officers were able to gain a vantage point outside the bedroom window where the suspect was with the family. Officers could see the suspect was becoming more agitated and was seen raising the machete over their heads. Believing that the suspect was preparing to use the machete to kill the family, officers at the rear of the apartment made a plan to break the bedroom window and coordinated with officers at the front of the apartment to prepare to make an entry for a hostage rescue. The merge officer saw the family kneeling on the ground. The suspect was standing over them and was holding what turned out to be a functional pellet gun replica of a .357 caliber revolver in one hand and a machete in the other. Officers used a steel entry tool to break the rear window. The merge officer, equipped with a tactical rifle, had a clear view inside the bedroom apartment. Having observed the suspect raise the machete over his head, the merge officer fired at least 1 round, striking the suspect. A team of officers entered from the front of the apartment and made their way to the back room where the suspect and family were located, ultimately taking the suspect into custody and freeing the family. Seconds after shots were fired, officers requested EMS and fire. Medics on scene began CPR and transported the suspect to a local hospital where he was later pronounced deceased. The entire incident lasted just over 50 minutes. Interviews with the family and neighbors revealed additional details of how the situation unfolded. The suspect was not known to the family, but had been recently evicted from his apartment in the same complex. The suspect broke through the glass sliding door and entered the apartment with 2 machetes, a functional pellet gun replica of a .357 caliber revolver, and a metal pole, and demanded the keys to his apartment. The suspect continued to yell about keys to his apartment and the property inside, even though this family was not part of the building management and knew nothing about the suspect or his situation. The mother and 2 children retreated to a back bedroom and closed the door. The suspect forced entry into the bedroom and repeatedly threatened to cut their heads off if they did not produce his keys. During the ordeal, the father came back inside the apartment and found the suspect threatening his family. The suspect told the father to get out of the apartment or he would kill his family. The father exited and called for help. There was one merge officer who fired their weapon during the incident. This officer has been with the department for 8 years, 1 year working for another agency. The officer had their body-worn camera activated and was placed on routine administrative leave. A joint criminal investigation by the Santa Clara County District Attorney's Office and the San Jose Police Department's Homicide Unit is underway. This case is being monitored by the San Jose Police Department's Internal Affairs Unit, the City Attorney's Office, and the Office of the Independent Police Auditor. A determination of whether the shooting was lawful and justified will come from the District Attorney's Office at a later date. The handgun recovered from the suspect at the scene was a functional pellet gun replica of a .357 caliber revolver that is indistinguishable from a real handgun without close inspection. The suspect is Eliobert Gonzalez Rocha, a resident of San Jose. This was our second officer-involved shooting of 2023. You will now see officer body-worn camera footage of the incident. Viewer discretion is advised.
More purple. I'm in position. Stand by. So there we go. Copy. We're going to have shot away in 30 seconds. Do you copy? He's seated on the bed. He just raised the machete. Hey, get ready. You're going to hit that with the pipe down. Actually, you know what? Listen. Hey, I'm going to shoot this guy. So back the fuck up and get ready to breach this window after I start shooting. Okay? More for one you said. I want you to take this thing and smash it. Here's the point. Yes. Okay, stand back. You stand back. You're going to hit it with this hand in baseball. You understand me? On my count. 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Back away! Back away! San Jose Police! San Jose Police! You're safe! San Jose Police!
We're going to have shot away. Seated on the bed. He just raised the machete. Copy. Hey, get ready. You're going to hit that with the pipe down. Actually, you know what?
With this thing? I was good.
Hey, I'm going to shoot this guy. So back the fuck up and get ready to breach this window after I start shooting. Okay? More for one you said.
Breach it after you start shooting.
No. I want you to take this in and smash it.
Here's the point. Yes. Just
Okay, stand back. You stand back. You're going to hit it with this angle like a fucking baseball. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
On my count. 3, 2, 1.
Back away! Back away! San Jose Police! San Jose Police! You're safe!
I want you to smash it.
Carl. Use the point. Yes, just like.
No. Stand back. You stand back. You're gonna hit it with this angle of fucking baseball. You understand it? On my time. 3, 2, 1. Clear.
Back away! Back away! San Jose Police! San Jose Police! You're safe! San Jose Police!